PPJug, bitch. Carne asada. It's Azwepe, friendly YouTube COD guy. Anyway, so sometimes PPJug plays other games besides COD. Like sometimes in between matches in COD, I bust out Minecraft on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm running my XP farm because I like to play with lava and I die with it. So that's what this is. COD player Azwepe getting into show you my Minecraft world on the Switch. Planet ZZ9 plural Z Alpha. Reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy if you didn't know, read the book. Anyways, if you happen to be a younger person watching this, I do swear, and I'm high right now. So, it's because of those things and because how, I think weed's good and stuff when you're an adult. I just now would be a good time to put on some headphones so your mom doesn't yell at you, okay? Alright, let's get into the fucking game, dude. Alright, welcome to my world. My kingdom in the swamp. So, my world has a little bit of a story to it. It's not just me playing and building stuff. I got like a storyline, so I'm gonna kind of lay it on you as we walk around. Just show you. And I can't tell you what's up with that today. That's going to be for a later episode because we're not to that part of the fucking story yet, dude. It unfolds over time. And I'm grinding. So anyways, a dwarf cast out of his home, all his, family and friends and shit fucking dead. He's in his own in the woods at night. And he finds the one little hill on the edge of this swamp, and he starts digging down, and he gradually takes all the stone and lava that's below the earth and gradually starts pulling it all out and creating these massive structures and farms and industrializing over time. So that is the first generation, is the dwarf, shall we say, who founded the place and started building the castle. Then his son, who expanded it with all the railways and further industrialized. The original one built the castle and the walls and, put the groundwork in and shit. And then his son expanded it and expanded the railway system, extended his help to other towns, and we're actually one storyline past him, so let's keep going through there, okay? Welcome to my lovely home, my dojo, my abode. These are the gardens. I try to keep it lovely and filled with flowers. We'll go see over there in a second. Right now, let me show you the marketplace. There's this guy. He's I made him our greeter. He didn't want to do anything else. These are customer service dudes. Let's see. That's not your job. Anyway, you can just go up and down these markets and just buy all sorts of cool stuff. This is kind of the seedy back area. You don't want what this farmer's selling. You don't buy from him. What do you even got today? Potatoes? All right, I'll be back. So yeah, just cool little marketplace. Everyone has their own little spacious home. They just all live here on site in my factory. Home, not factory. And they work here. I shop here. They don't really leave much. Oh yeah, this is Carl. Hi Carl. And this is Rick. Hi Rick. They're pretty cool. Me and this dude don't get along. We've kind of tried to kill each other multiple times. And I was trying to set up that lava right there was part of what was supposed to be a really stupid version of an iron farm, like an inefficient, but one that would work kind of randomly iron farm. And I just couldn't get it to work properly, so let's move on. I feel like this guy... Anyway, you're not here to see the deals. This is the beautiful marketplace town. These are the castle farmlands. These alpacas, they're mine. They've always been mine. I didn't take them. We got our boy here, our man. Our dude planting potatoes. And sometimes, I don't know, he's not actually supposed to be out here. But he hasn't screwed up the crops because he screwed up the crops before and planted all potatoes or all carrots or all wheat. I don't like it. Horses. I had a horse die on my watch, and I'm still scared to ride it. I'm more a fan of the donkey. The donkey's going to be taking some trips. But yeah, the little farmhouse, they take care of the well, this isn't the, for the door for me, the king. This is for the people of the town. And it's getting dark out, so I'm ready to go to bed, and we'll be right back. Okay, now let me show you the back end of the castle with the livestock and the sheep and the private potato and wheat farm. The wheat's just for the animals, and the potatoes a little bit, but the melons and most of the potatoes, that's for me. And that's my wonderful bamboo entranceway, so we're gonna see all of it. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that area later. Now just this convenient way to get down. All right, perfectly safe, everything's fine. All right, so yeah, melon, potatoes, wheat, sheep are going fucking crazy right now, and I need more beef. Yeah, but this is a very small, modest farm. I plan to start factory farming in the future, but it's not happening right now. And this is the lovely entranceway. Someone left the gate open, probably wasn't me. But yeah, it actually does a pretty good job at keeping mobs out. Like, you can get in between a lot of the time, but the mobs seem to get stuck and can't figure it out, except for chickens. And over here, what are these jungle trees? I think I wanted to plant some jungle trees around, and this is just the swamp yard. Sugarcane farm, got cats around. Usually mobs like to spawn in the water here. I think they've already killed some of my cats before. But usually only when it's the skeletons. They definitely spawn around this back end. But this is mostly just for the sugarcane, for my paper. And the paper is mostly there as a hustle. But at least, oh yeah, is this the guy that's mad at me? This guy might be mad at me. Oh, that. Alright, yeah, he protects the water. I kind of forgot he was in there. But, no drown's going to be in there. I don't know what the rules for drown spawning is, but yeah, if you wanted to see my fail at an iron farm here, you'll probably laugh at me and be like, oh, that's so fucking stupid, dude. That could never work. But I didn't really know about all the mechanics of an iron farm. I was just, I think this would work on, like, Java maybe. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work, but it was, hey, if any of you are hardcore Minecraft people and you can figure out how to make that doper, tell me about it in the comments. Don't be shy. Leave a fucking comment, dude. I dare you. I double dare you. So the marketplace was set up in what we'll call like the third age, the great-grandson of the original dwarf of the swamp. So the marketplace, that was really beautified and had all the people brought in, and that all set up a little population in town. That was all set up by him. But the second generation set up everything else I've shown you with the farms and stuff in the middle. Well, this farm was actually from the great-grandfather, the founder, the elder. The elder built this farm, but the other one was the second generation. And I'm going to show you a fancy third generation unfinished project. Well, I already got a cart. I'll leave that one there. And I just think this is super cool. So if you don't want to take the boat out across, because there was a ravine here and I used to mine there a lot. Hey, cats all around here. Keep creepers nice and scared. But yeah, so I built this underground railway that went all the way under the swamp to the other side where the ravine is. It just seemed like a safer path, and I had this really cool idea, which you're about to see. Anyway, you guys been liking the COD videos? I think they're fun. I think they're funny. I like some of this PPJug shit, getting on that PPJug, showing you how PPJug. That's how we're PPJugging. We're 360 quick scopes all day. Yeah, this is a tricky area, because I was trying to make it hit the castle, but I wanted it to go in kind of a diagonal path. Don't ask why. Don't ask why, dude. You don't want to know what type of mind state I'm in when I'm doing shit like this in Minecraft. We're talking some real 3 a.m. fucking weirdo shit. I'm dabbed out of my brain or edibles or something. I just don't move for like, oh, here we are. We're in the glass fucking shit, dude. The glass train railway through the ravine. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. And it's eventually going to lead to something that you won't get to see till next episode. That's going to, yeah. This is next episode for sure. Okay, I get it? Yeah, let's ride back. Look at it, dude. It's tight as fuck, right? Tell me it's good. Give me compliments. Come on. And yeah, that's eventually going to lead to something dope. But either way, that's how you get to the ravine if you don't want to take the boat. Cat. Cat. So I said I'd tell you about this area down here right now. And I will. So, oh no. Can I get back up? No. This was supposed to be kind of a shitty mob farm. I mean, it's kind of the area that we just don't talk about. You know, it's the not so nice part of town. But it's got lots of different trees in it, which is cool. I want to have one of every tree down in there. That one might have caught on fire. Oh no, I just clipped it down. Yeah, so kind of a shitty mob farm. The idea was to have this really dark area on this side. And, well, truth be told, eventually I want to turn it into an aquarium. I want to dig out all under the water and then maybe use TNT or something once I got the whole underground part of the aquarium figured out. What's down? Oh, it's a creeper. Okay. Once I got the whole underground part figured out, some drown there. And then, yeah, use some TNT or whatever. And, yeah, then have my underground aquarium. But you're not going to see the inside of the castle now, where the aquarium might or might not be in the future. I'm just going to put that wall back. Okay. Now, I said I'd tell you guys about it over here. This is the church. Now, the church was established during the third age, third generation, whatever you want to call it. And the church, they're the ones who tend the grounds over here. They really keep up with the beautification, take care of the flowers. They take care of the bees. These are where the bees come out. Sometimes they fly away forever, and sometimes they come back. I don't really know. I might need to get more bees. Anyway, let me show you this here church. Now, it's actually like, I've been leaving the door open like a doofus. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, you can come in, leave your confession. There's the padre right there. There's this farmer, I guess, who's got some stuff on his mind. But, I don't know. I've been noticing something going on here. If you look in, I'm just saying, if you check out the back of the church, what's this butcher doing here? Where's he getting all this meat to sell? Who's this butcher selling meat out of the back of a fucking church? And why is he... Oh, is it getting to be night again? Yeah, I'm like, why is he sleeping during the daytime? What's wrong with you? So anyway, yeah, you can come here to give your confession, but don't stay for too long. And one last thing before I go to bed again and we take a break until the next morning. I want to show you my best friend in the whole wide world. He lives down here under the bridge. He's not a troll, though. He's cool. This is Billy. Say hi, Billy. Billy says hi. We're tight. He likes it here. Ooh, hey, I want to hug you too, but I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed, Billy. See you tomorrow. What a beautiful morning. Alright, so, before we get on down the road and get into how the story of the second age led into the story of the third age... Ooh. It's not Rona, it's just the dabs. There is a downside to weed, kids. Unless you eat edibles, then there's no downside. Well, that's not exactly true. If you're a younger person, shut this off. Alright, this is Explosivo. He is the king of lava, king of the underworld, and the overworld. Fuck it. And these two guard this nether portal here. It is pretty cool. But the nether isn't coming till the third age, later in the third age season. Alright, the nether isn't for right now. We don't go there yet. I know you think it's cool. Oh, and I got emeralds all over the place. I just, in the next spot, and one of the next spots I'm taking you to, I found a bunch of emeralds. So, you know, fuck it, dude. Doesn't even give you that much if you, like, mine it and shit. So, what's over there? Glitch? I don't know. So, I just put around as decoration and all this gold. Like, not trying to flex, but, you know, I think it's pretty cool. And, like, you know, no towers yet. You ain't ready for it, trust me. Let's, get on down the trail. Let's get on going to the next stop. This is, alright. This is actually important. I'm neighbors with this guy named Chet. He's a dick. His forest is always overgrown here. You could say that the forest is responsible for this village over here, right? It's a real fucking nuisance, and I don't know. I keep trying to tell him to trim it back. Sometimes I come in here and take down a few logs, get it away. Like, it was this dense all the way up till the road right here, and I try and tell him, you gotta respect the property line, dude. It gets all sorts of zombies coming out, but just fucking Chet. Fuck Chet sheep. As soon as I can, I'm gonna buy out that plot of land and cover all that shit in fucking lava. There's another forest just like it down the way, but it's even bigger and better. And hell, I might cover that shit in lava too. I don't give a fuck. Alright, on down the trail. Hate to leave, but I love watching you go. Anyway, let's get to this next little village. This village was established in the first age, the first generation, the first dwarf here, as they say, where he came down here to this village after being here for quite a while. You know, it's just like never talking to your neighbors. It's just, you live right next door, but you never see them. And when he found this village, there were still a couple people left alive, but mostly everyone was dead. And hey, there's a flower here. Yeah, it was just bad. Chet's fucking woods led to all sorts of creatures constantly pouring out, and it killed all the villagers before I even had a chance to like fully get the place enclosed and have it running as a good, you know, village, a functioning village. But yeah, now it's just kind of the town we don't talk about. We don't talk about this town. A lot of people suspect the dwarf family of doing some great misdeed here, like starting a forest fire to burn down the shit Chet's overgrowing into my town. Fucking Chet. God damn it. Okay. But regardless, like, ever since they started expanding in the second age, which is what we're getting to in the story, ever since the expansion in the second generation, the people have been suspicious of the dwarf family, is what I'm getting at. They think they killed everyone here, and they don't know why, and there's all sorts of rumors going around, but it's not true. It was just Chet's fucking woods. Before we take the rail, I just want to show you something fucking adorable. It's adorable. Where is it? Come on now. You get a rare sight at the underpass, you know? Usually you don't check it out there. Oh yeah, here we go. It's a pool party, dudes. Look at all this. Look at these two lovebirds. Oh, fuck you, skeleton. Fuck you. Yeah, but look at them. Look how happy they are. Don't shoot them, skeleton. God. But yeah, these guys hang out and have a nice little party down the dusty trail. The Swampy Trail. I love the idea that the swamp's the worst biome and I just have a fucking kingdom. Oh yeah. As you can see, I continued taking all the lava underground and trying to put it on top of the ground. But it has a utilitarian use to it. I want to keep mobs from spawning up there, so I just hope they get burnt, because I want this whole area to be open. And yeah, here's my lovely sex dungeon. It's full up right now. I'm gonna have to grab a little something here to demonstrate some things. Woo, okay. There's the cat, as always. It may have been partially inspired by PewDiePie's Frick Chamber, which we all remember, but I did my own little touch with the andesite. This would be so much easier if it was nighttime right now, because then they wouldn't be running around. And this is the villager extractor. I don't want to demonstrate it for you with a villager, but I do want to demonstrate it for you. Oh, you guys need to get out of here. You guys need to get out. Get out. Well, I'll have to come back to get that. Put the pressure plate there, and then the whole shit just starts working. And yeah, eventually they'll walk here, and alright, maybe it worked better before the update. Alright, ideally what it would do is whoa, what is happening? Well, it used to work better. It used to push up and then out, up and then out, up and then out. Now it won't even. Oh, there we go. Hey, it works. Okay, well, it used to work. Then there was probably an update and it broke it. But I guarantee, if you get them walking through there, they'll get up. They'll get up. On to the next. Yes, though I wanted this all to be open so I couldn't have shit spawning. And this is one of the crowning achievements, the biggest beautification project of the highway ever. You don't see this on the southbound highway, let me tell you. Look at all of this. It's beautiful nature here. Look at this. I fucking love this. I need to clean that up a little. Then we go down here. We're not actually going to go into that village. I'll save it for next time. It's not very interesting, but point is, this is, you know the villagers in the Orgy Room? Well, this is where they come from. And eventually they'll probably decide to stop coming to work at my factory for generations instead of coming back here. But no, this is the village that, you know, we do sometimes talk about. And this is where we get to the big head honcho of the second generation. So the dwarf expanded out, expanded the railways a little bit and built these walls around this village. And he wanted it to be kind of a tribute to his father. So, you know, don't ask who his mother is. I don't fucking know. I'm not best friends with the guy or anything. But yeah, he wanted to build a wall out of all these different... he wanted to make it truly random, follow no pattern, so we keep changing up the patterns. So eventually there would be none, and he wanted it to look just as natural as everything. And it kind of worked. And it was inspired by the building up here of this wise old elf that lived on a hill. So the dwarf built the wall, but the elf built, you know, this thing, and it was inspired by him, and he wanted to just do a grand thing. I don't know. It probably changes in my head as I'm doing it. But yeah, this is his building, and this is just a fucking perfect exercise in randomness all over the place. Just random blocks. It's like a Jackson Pollock painting. Usually I take the rail up here, but you know, today ain't normal. Today we're doing a Minecraft episode. And oh, we got string. And anyway, this is Saruman. He sells me mending books at a very inflated price. And this is also the nether that we don't talk about, but it's a big old pentagram. It's pretty cool, bros. And yeah, as you can see, it's an architectural marvel. It's a wonder of the world. It's very beautiful up here. And you can kind of get up there and go walk on top, but I don't want to. It has a nice view of the village. The village of the pigs for now. That was an old entrance to a mine, which we can see the better part of it. And that's just left open. It's always been safe. As you can see, the rail system goes up to the second floor. This is the first floor, and on the inside, all different colors of wool, and a little indoor pool. It's pretty sick, dude. And that's the normal entrance if you want to go walk the grounds of the spruce forest. And there's a bunch of llamas and shit running around. So down here is, so this building belongs to the wise old elf. He's a wizard, he's familiar with magic, and he was the one who taught the dwarf the ways of the super smelter. Is there anything back here? No, nothing back here. So this dwarf, no, not dwarf, the elf, the wise old elf, had figured out the ways to harness the souls of the undead and turn it into magic that you can use to enchant more powerful building and excavating tools to further industrialize all the shit. And this is his ancient mine, his ancient farm, his ancient XP farm, his farm of the undead. There's a farm thing there, and there's another farm thing, not here, but on the other side of this wall. And, you know, they pop out here. And it's really like a drown farm, so you wind up getting infinite tridents and gold, and it's got all sorts of boxes full of tridents and flesh and everything you could want. Yeah, I took the gold out. There's even carrots. Like having a drown farm, if you're on like Bedrock, if you're on the Bedrock edition where stuff just fucking turns to drowns all the time no matter what, then yeah, I mean, it's great. The drown farm is the most OP thing in the whole fucking game. I'm trying to build a more efficient one. And that's Jay. My real name's Joe. That's just what it is. It's fucking gold. It's pretty sick. But I'm very happy with the decor in here, if you will. It's I spent a lot of time on it. I was very high, and there's even another. There's 2 spawners there. Goes up that. 2 spawners there, and then there's another one down here. So that's the entrance, the maintenance hatch to that spawner, and this will probably activate it. I made these in a very weird way. Oh, this is where they come out, and it's important on 2 of them to have the maintenance hatches. I just want you to get a real good look at the patterns in here, because I spent a lot of time on it. So if I'm making a video, I just want you to see the decor properly. All right. But yeah, sometimes, because they're not the most efficient, I gotta take the maintenance hatches on those couple and go down there with the fishing rod and kind of unclog it sometimes. Now, in the story of the 3rd age, so the 2nd age dwarf would never work on the magical stuff on his own. He had a very clear partnership with the elf. Yeah, see, I don't want to go in there right now. He had a very close partnership with the elf. They were super close friends. But when the 2nd age dwarf died, his son, who took over the throne of the dwarf kingdom, you know, as you do, decided he was going to try and learn to wield the ways of magic on his own, and he started trying to build bigger, better, and more efficient farms, since the elf was operating off old, ancient, you know, mystical ways and everything. And even though he had some advanced stuff, you know, he wasn't going for maximum efficiency. It was kind of more of a ritual, if you will, or something like that. But as I was saying, yeah, when 3rd age came along and the young dwarf was working with the elf, he went off on his own, and, you know, he was young and ambitious, full of chutzpah. And he's just going to do it on its own. It's kind of a betrayal to his father's friend, if you ask me. But that's what he's doing, and the farms, the super efficient farms of the undead souls that he creates, like, that's what gives him the ability to really expand the highways more. Like, alright, that highway out there stretches very far. We're not going there today. That was going to be an ice highway, but now it's going to be a donkey highway unless I get a shit ton of iron. But yeah, just further expand. Every generation has massive expansion projects. You know how it goes. And the profits from the mine to the south, which we are about to be heading to, profits from the mine to the south are really what built that whole marketplace and got it populated and just got everything going. It's become a fully... Oh, crap, I didn't mean for that to go back here. But it's just become a fully, like, industrialized nation at the time. In fact, down the way on the highway, there are other, you know, villages that we don't get along with. And, of course, there's pillagers, but, I mean, there's some villages that we got some politics going on with, you know. They like to keep to themselves. They don't want to be a part of the elf and dwarf country. And, you know, with how the 3rd generation is going, that elf's definitely going to outlive the dwarf. So I don't know if he wants to make enemies, because that could be a very long thing. There could be a real split in borders there, and real tough disputes on where to split the border. So that's a whole mess I'm not looking forward to. But, you know, that's later in the season. That's later in the 3rd age, bro. There's stuff you aren't seeing, but this is the main... shebang. This is the main event right here. You fellers ready to take the southern highway to... Of course you're ready. Let's go. Woo! Not a roller coaster. It's a highway. And yeah, I just want to get above all the trees and have a nice view of my castle so I could look at it as I go away, go off to work. I don't want to have to walk to work, you know. Obviously, take the train when you can. Public transport. I was thinking, here's the thing with a pig, right? Where you put a saddle on a pig and put it in a minecart, and then you get in the minecart and use the carrot, and then you don't need powered rails. Is that a real thing? Love this highway. Ah, yes. The southern mines. Don't worry about that tower. That's part of later in the season, later in the 3rd age. You just don't fucking worry about the towers right now, bro. I'm gonna need to have to ask you to stop asking so many questions, alright? So, let's show you the farm that's in progress. one of the dwarfs crown it, because the dwarf doesn't just want to. This is his little work shed. This isn't anything special. This is just a work shed. But he doesn't want just to be maximum efficiency. He also wants these to be like giant art projects that eventually might excavate and show off to the world from the outside in these giant holes. But yeah, this is the one. This is gonna be the more efficient. The lava window. This is gonna be the more efficient drowned farm. It's pretty cool. There's still scaffolding. It's still under construction. But on the sides is going to be all water and lava separated off by these glass pillars. Lava is going to be a majority of the lighting. And it's all pretty cool. Got some andesite around. Yeah, it's supposed to... this just leads further down in some mines. I have other things to explore. This is a massive cave system I have. We're not even at the cave update yet. But yeah, it's not just a regular design. You know, it's a drowned farm, but it looks like kind of a typical farm. But it's where you get over here, where you can see the path that they take. Kind of, they're constantly going like up and down and up and down and up and down, going all over the place. And it's so they spend more time in the water and turn into drowns. And they just don't spend quite enough time in the water yet. That's the only problem. I need to fix it so they they get a little more soaked. Gotta soak them zoms. Soak the cork. Do it. Now let's go see the other main site of the southern mines. The completed farm. The farm that gave the third generation dwarf the confidence to break away from the elf possibly lead to this civil war of this great dwarf elf nation. And all this story is subject to change. It's not written in stone. It's just in my brain. And now in this video. So good staircase down, like I said, massive cave system. The other cave system connects to this cave system. There are doors and shit all over the place. Not even like half of this cave system is explored yet, dude. It's so... There's even a mine shaft I haven't explored yet. But yeah, it's kind of a weird little jump here. But yes, dude. Yes, this is... Let me just take you... This is all bone because it's a skeleton spawner. So all this is made out of bone block. That's why I've had bones in my pockets the whole episode, dude. That's why I've had the bones in my pockets, dude. Come on now, dude. You're picking up on it. All right. I just spent so much time. Bone blocks, polished andesite, stone brick railings. This is just, you know, more cave, more shit. And down that door is down part of the cave. You'll find the mine shaft, which I've yet to explore, but I am so proud of this. This is super efficient. You can see all in there, just all glass, super clean. I fucking love this, dude. And yeah, you can't go up there, but there is a lot of effort. If I were to put some scaffolding down and go up there, like this whole thing, like even if you can't see something, there is effort put in. There's a cat and bedrock. This is just all full of shit. The only thing that sucks when I die, which is why I'm farming so much, is when I die it takes forever to get all my tools back because I got all the mending and diamond, and I actually don't have very many diamonds or anything, bro. And it takes me a long time. But with armor, I don't even like build armor. I just take armor from my farms and wear it till it breaks, and that's all I do because I'm constantly trying to re-up on my diamonds and my bones. And yeah, like I said, you know, there's all these weird little... It looks like I missed a spot. Maybe I was just gonna cover it up, but not. There's like detail in every little spot in here, whether you can see it or not. I fucking love this. Alright. It's about time we conclude this video, everyone. But first, I have one more thing to show you. We must go back to the castle. Alright, arriving back at the castle at night, which is perfect, because now you're going to get to see the inside, dudes. And yeah, all the roads without the rails were constructed in the first stage, and just expanded upon with rails throughout the other generations. In case y'all were wondering, I love the fucking gardens. The church may be cannibals, but sure do know how to tend to a garden. Oh, don't you just love the town square at night? It's so beautiful. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Rick. Good night, Carl. Not even gonna go to sleep yet. Alright, so originally this looked a lot different, but yeah, there's a spiral staircase going down. Nice red carpet. It's pretty cool. This is just the pathway down to the livestock area and everything. That door just goes down to the livestock in the private potato farm. It used to have lava in it. Not a whole lot to say here. Super smelter. Yeah, I like this. Most of this area, except for the painting and some of the carpeting, hasn't really been touched since the first stage. Even a lot of the chests are in the same spot. The blacksmith room and the spiral staircase changed in the second age, but the rest of this is pretty similar. And then here's the path down was constructed in the first age, but this pattern here was brought about in the third age by the impulsive young dwarf. And this is his room, which is where we'll be going to sleep. And this is my armoire or whatever. Yeah, and then we go down here. And these are some more of my pets. This is, you don't have a name? Some of them have names. This is dog. Oh, cat. You remember the cat and dog at the elf's house? The dog was named Cat, and the cat was named Bird. And it's a sunset, and there's some birds here, and it's just, I just want to make a cool little animal hangout spot, and you know, fake trees that I made, and it's cool. They like it here. They like it. They're happy. Yeah, cartography room, pretty cool, pretty elegant, established in the second age, 2 maps filled out. One of the first major times I died with all my dope diamond equipment, even diamond armor, was getting this first map, and I lost that first map and I had to fill it in a second time. No more adventuring for a while. Not till probably the 4th age. We are not expanding out our borders anymore until probably the 4th age. It's unfortunate. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Now, creepers downstairs. By that I mean these are some of the original mines. Great place to go for cobblestone or obsidian or lava. There's all that there. Now there's the enchanting room. You know, I love doing enchanting. Got all the skelly men here. It's very cool, very creepy. We got some lapis or whatever. But alright. Are all the people who aren't the real ones gone? All the people who aren't cool gone? Alright, don't snitch on me, but I'm gonna show you something I grown. Yeah, buddy, you see that? Wouldn't have expected that, huh? I'll show you what I got going on. This is my secret potato farm, dude. It's all mine. Emergency stash. No one can get them. They can take everything else. That damn elf can take everything from the dwarf. But he won't find these potatoes even if he kills everyone. Only the male heirs. Unless there is a female leading heir, which may happen. You know, I'm not against it. But only one of them could choose to give up the potatoes. It's no one else will know. They won't see the lever. Alright, well, that is my world, friends. Subscribe and hit the like button. Good night, everybody. Have fun gaming. Get money. Fuck bitches. Be safe.
Get good, scrub.